What's up, you guys? It's me, V&A, and welcome in to the pre-show before the free show.
Are you getting a V&A echo?
I'm getting a V&A echo.
Less echo.
Less echo?
Would be awesome. I hear
just a little headphone
everyone
button.
twice.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Much better.
Hey, guys.
Hello. Welcome into the pre-show before the free show. I am Greg. That is Ashley. That's the aforementioned V&A Moreno. Ashley, today's a special day.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Hit the theme, no. Today.
You can't do that to me.
Today.
Her fingers started spasming.
Today, actually yesterday, was October 19th, 2025. And October 19th, 2025 was 10 years to the day of the first episode of this here internet program, nay DCTF Live, now Texas Football Today.
I was not around during those
times. You were not. You were 4. But
teen.
It's been a wild ride. 10 years of this little internet show that could but never asked if it should, and it's only right that we bring in a special guest. V&A, let's go to the hotline.
Whoa.
We are pleased to be joined by the original producer of Texas Football Today, DCTF
Rodney
Live. Rodney Webb. No, it's Max Thompson from Parts Unknown. Hi, Max. What's up, dude?
Hello. I'm great. Before we get started, I have a sponsor plug from Nestle Toll House that I think my agent told you about before agreeing to be on. Mm-hmm. But obviously, just want to say, finally, for the record here, chocolate chip cookies over oatmeal raisin. Don't bring your BS to me. Rodney Webb's credibility has been shot. I think he's had 17 jobs since the debate took place. Mm-hmm. I don't know what we're doing here. So anyway, everyone knows chocolate chip cookies are the best. This is an inside joke for 2 listeners that still remain from back then.
Correct.
And terribly unhappy to be here.
Yeah, I figured. This is honestly the toughest book I've had in 10 years of doing the show. Mm-hmm. I booked Bun B of UGK easier than I booked Max Thompson.
Yeah.
It's true.
As it should be.
So Max, on the in the scale of over the course of your life, I know you've had a lot of regrets. How, where among those regrets does starting this show rank?
Well, I don't think you and I can be held responsible because I think we were on a peyote retreat when we came up with this idea, if you remember correctly. And I think it was maybe 2 days in when you were licking a desert toad that this idea hit us. Mm-hmm. And I think, what happens on those retreats, they're transformative. You learn a lot about yourself. I think you and I became closer, maybe too close on that trip. And then ideas like this happen. And unfortunately, sometimes when an idea gets out into the world, it can't be stopped. And this is one of those ideas. It should have been stopped.
Yeah, I will once again ask you for discretion with regards to that.
Before or after the toad?
Okay.
Don't ask me more questions.
Okay. Max, sitting here today, are you shocked that this thing is still going on? Like, genuinely, truly shocked?
It's Tepper needs a place to practice his stand-up bits. I don't know where else it would happen. I did take a screen grab from that first show, one of those first shows, Tepper, and asked GBT to pixarize it. And I think the expression on both of our faces says a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, is that real?
Yeah. That is Tepper seeing the possibilities of so many people being able to hear his best bits and worst bits, honestly, captive audience. And me being very concerned about what we've unleashed into the world. And because this is a Tepper production, I did do a Simpsons filter.
Thank you.
And what's interesting here is it did two of you. So apparently in the Simpsons world, there isn't enough space for just one of you.
That's my worst
I like to think
nightmare.
of these. Well, don't worry. The next one's dedicated to you, Ashley, because I asked it then to modernize with the new thumbnail for the show. And I didn't. I just said, turn this into a Simpsons, and look what it did. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Sometimes when you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't apologize for being right.
You know what? Thank you, AI. Let me just go
Yeah.
on the record and say thank you, AI.
As the guy now living in the cradle of Silicon Valley, I'm now a tech billionaire. I don't know what you guys are up to,
Sure.
but I'd say we've all risen to the same level probably over these 10 years. And, I'm here as AI's foremost advocate. I've actually got to give a talk at the Elks Lodge after this on AI down the street. So
Yeah, what do they say? Water finds level? It's like, that's kind of like, we've all kind of landed exactly where we deserve, I would say.
I think that's right. Yeah. So, anytime you guys want to come out, I mean, you're not invited, but you can tell me anytime you guys want to come out.
Yeah. Would you care to tell people what you're doing?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
But I think I told you enough, right? I think I'm a tech billionaire living out in Northern California. And I think that's as much as anyone needs to know. Like I said, I think we've all, accomplished similar things in these 10 years. I look forward to seeing you at Bezos' next retreat in Switzerland. I'm sure you'll be there, right? With the
More
rest of
or
us.
less toads there than the last one.
Wow.
I'll tell you, I can't get enough of them now. It's part of my daily regimen.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
yeah.
And finally, I guess my question for you would be, boy, this District 10-6A race looks pretty wild. Do you have a take on it?
Here's what I can say. I don't know anything about it, but I know that this is the time of year where you will pick one district because you guys are both really sick of regular season football at this point. I do remember that fondly. We got like 3 weeks left, right?
Yeah.
Kind of till the playoffs. These were the dog days, man. Looking for one good district game to go to because the way the scheduling had worked out that the teams that were undefeated were still going to play each other. Yeah. Why not bring in a ringer today? I did want to ask you, Tepper, how's your wife and my kid?
They're doing great. Hank looks exactly like his father. And it's been
And Max
good.
Jr. does too.
Yeah, Max Jr. does.
Max Jr.
Max. Whenever we named, because you didn't work here. No, he's 2021.
Oh no, it was right towards the end. Yeah,
you were
when
gone.
you and I, you were gone. Yeah.
The fact that he is named after my grandfather has not stopped Max Thompson from.
It's
from
okay to just admit to everyone that you missed me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We knew that when it happened. I
Well,
was like, I know
right.
I'm never gonna live. Like, I had to do the state semifinal picks videos,
Yep.
but
Right.
he wasn't named Ashley. So
That's a great point. He would have been.
I didn't know about this.
The other question, now hold on, because you were a baseball player. Did you hit left-handed?
No.
Okay, well then never mind, because
No.
I only name kids after left-handed sluggers. Hank Blaylock,
Sure.
Max Ramirez,
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler. Anyway, what do you say we do this again in 10 more years?
Sure. I mean, if I have time, I don't know.
Well, it's
Lord
funny,
help us all.
because
If you and I are sitting on this desk in 10 years.
the last time you were on the show was our 1000th show, which was
I booked that one, though, so he was more willing to come on.
about 5 years ago.
Anything Ashley asks for, and I'll say yes.
Thank you.
I figured that
Yeah.
was the case.
He understands my suffering.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody understands
More
it.
familiar.
We are trauma bonded
Yeah.
for life.
Nobody understands it better than you. He's Max Thompson from Parts Unknown. Poochie has returned from his home planet, but he's heading back. Max, appreciate your time. I can't say I necessarily appreciate what you've done to me, but them's the breaks, right?
Likewise, and to paraphrase the great Gary Joseph, you guys do a great job covering DFW football. Say hello to your beautiful mother for me.
We will. Bye, Max.
Bye, Max.
Bye.
Hit the theme, Expo. Yes, y'all. From the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Mothership here in beautiful Lewisville, Texas, it is Texas football today, a summation of 10 years of mistakes. My name's Greg Tepper. I'm the editor-in-chief of Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine and TexasFootball.com. Thank you for spending part of your day with us, whether you're watching us live at TexasFootball.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, MySpace, or Friendster, or you're listening to us on the podcast, which you can subscribe to on the podcast vendor of your choice. Either way, thank you for doing your part to support your local mediocre internet show. I am sitting over there at the helm today, making us sound good. Our producer today, Miss Vianney Moreno. Hello, Miss Vianney Moreno.
Hey, guys. Hello.
And sitting to my right, she is the executive producer of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Dave Campbell's Texan Live. She's the Dutch to the Dorks, Miss 305.
Yep.
For some reason, I was thinking 409 because I got Port Arthur Memorial on the brain.
No, that's you. Like, I'll claim a lot of, like, all due respect. I love the Golden Triangle and all that stuff down there, but I've got a lot of different area codes, I feel like, and I would say you are more of the Southeast Texas guy.
You've got 305, obviously.
Yeah.
The OG. You've got 956 and 915.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's enough. I can take 409.
There's a common theme there. Yeah. I'm an honorary Latina.
That's fine. Today...
Thank you.
Today is Monday, October 20th, 2025. We are getting to the nitty-gritty of Thanksgiving.
Dude, I sent you the screenshot. I ordered the turkey. Spicy Cajun fried turkey.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
38 days to Thanksgiving, folks.
So good.
If you're not, like, at this point, you're late. Like, I'll let you be. If you haven't started
absolutely.
yet, you're late.
Absolutely.
You're late. And there was a story on the Today Show about how the cost of like groceries is going up and Thanksgiving's going to cost more. Can't relate.
Yeah, I already got mine.
We've been planning for months.
No inflation here when you plan early.
Happy birthday to. Do you have a birthday?
TFT.
Oh, I guess happy birthday to Texas football today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It was yesterday, but we celebrate.
It turns 10 today-ish.
10 years too long.
10 years. Yeah. Now that we're on day 2. Now that we're a day after, we can do one show.
One show. That's fine.
Just realize your mistake.
Or I guess I could consider it when I came on like 6 years ago.
Call your own foul.
Oh my goodness, 6 years ago?
November 1st is my 6 years full time here.
It's episode 1892. On today's show, folks, it's Monday Morning Fallout. We are overreacting the football weekend, and what a weekend it was at Texas high school football. We've got all the things you need to know from what happened over the course of a wild week 8 of the Texas high school football season. Do we have first 4 through the door?
We do. Can you hear me? Okay, good. We have Paul Roberts, Joey Hill, BJ WB, and Tony Blaylock.
Paul Roberts, whose football opinion you can trust.
Absolutely.
He came out for Poochie.
We do appreciate you spending a little bit of your day with us. VNA, hit the air raid siren time for Monday Morning Fallout. Monday Morning Fallout. We overreact to the football weekend, and what a weekend it was. Week 8 of the Texas high school football season, in the books, in the pocket, out of sight. Let's overreact. We'll start with Tepper's take. Tepper's take, a different kind of unpredictable. Texas high school football in week 8, I think you could consider overall pretty chalky. There were a couple of upsets here and there, games that we didn't necessarily see coming, but I would say that on balance, the week that was in Texas high school football was, for the most part, as expected. And what I mean by that is that the teams that we thought were going to win more or less won. What I would tell you, though, is that they didn't necessarily go the way that they thought they were going to go. I'll give you an example. Lake Travis and Dripping Springs. I picked Lake Travis to win that game. Thought it was a trap game. Dripping Springs very good. But I think ultimately Lake Travis was your favorite in that one. And Lake Travis did win the game. They won. 14-7. A game that was scoreless at half. 14-7, your final between Lake Travis and Dripping Springs. I would love to know the last time Lake Travis played a game that involved 21 total points. That game, I think, was rather surprising. We'll talk in a minute about Sinton and Cuero.
Banger.
Ridiculous. How about the Woodlands College Park in the Woodlands?
Banger.
I picked College Park. I thought College Park was going to win. I thought they were going to do it. I didn't expect overtime, double overtime. I didn't expect them to come away with their biggest win, arguably in program history, over their rival, over their nemesis in overtime. A back-and-forth affair. Bremond and Goldthwaite. I didn't expect Bremond to absolutely pummel Goldthwaite. Panhandle and Stinnett, West Texas, 50-49. Maybe we expected that. Maybe we expected that game to be pointsy. Overall, I think it is fair to look at the results across the state and say, yeah, for the most part, the teams we thought were going to win won. However, the style in which they won certainly could not have been predicted. That's Tepper's take.
For Pickle's point, we are going to not overreact to week 8 because I figured Tepper would basically hit the nail on the head with his point and say it was chalky.
Thank you for knowing that.
There's really not that much else I can say about it. So instead, let me get you ready for what's coming up on week 9. Okay, I know this is an overreaction segment, but the overreaction kind of goes into last week. There was some really good games, but everything kind of went according to plan. Well, here we go. Brand name fans' dream week. There is literally any type of brand name matchup that you're looking for, you're going to find it this week. And they might not be the best matchups, but their names are going to resonate in every household that's more of a casual Texas high school football fan. Let me just quickly run you through this list. North Shore, Atascocita. Mid-County Madness with P&G and Nederland. The Mound Showdown with Flower Mound and Flower Mound Marcus. Silsbee and West Orange Stark. The Battle of the Lakes, Lake Travis, Austin Westlake. Allen versus Prosper. Mojo and Midland Legacy. Lampasas and Stephenville. Gilmer and Pleasant Grove. Chilton and Bremond. This is one of those weeks that it just happened to line up with district schedules that you were getting those household massive names, regardless of how those teams are doing this year. Those types of matchups resonate, and that inherently it makes it an exciting week of Texas high school football. So from a chalky week 8 to maybe what could still be a chalky week 9, but it's those household TV brand names that you're used to seeing. That's Pickle's point.
Game of the week, it's got to be Cuero and Sinton. Cuero 56, Sinton 55. Now, the score line in and of itself, anytime you get an 111-point game, 1-point game, exciting stuff. I want to just give you a little point here. With 4:56 remaining in the fourth quarter, Ezekiel Rodriguez for Sinton scooped up a fumble and returned it for a touchdown for the Pirates. That made the score Sinton 55, Cuero 35, with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game. Here's how the rest of that game went. Jackson Marie touchdown pass to Chris Mathis, 55-42. Onside kick recovery from Cuero. Jackson Marie, 2-yard touchdown pass to Chris Mathis, 55-49. Cuero onside recovery. Jackson Marie, 10-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Bonner. Cuero goes up 56-55. Sinton lines up for a game-winning 37-yard field goal, and Cuero blocks it. So Cuero rattles off 21 unanswered in the final, not even the final 5 minutes, the final 4 minutes.
It was wild.
And recovers 2 onside kicks to stun previously unbeaten Sinton and send DeWitt County into delirium. 56-55. Game of the week. One of the games of the year.
It was crazy. I mean, I really was. I was sitting there watching it when it hit the 4-minute mark, and I'm going, wow, okay, look at Sinton. Michael Troutman and his squad heave. They finally got it done. And then I did some more notes, and I looked back up, and I went, whoa, what happened there? And then all of a sudden, I'm telling you, with about like 20 whatever seconds left, when Walker Dietz caught that catch just to get them past the half, like the midfield line, I was like, oh my God, they might actually do this. And that's when I texted, and I was like, anybody else keeping an eye on this thing?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was a nutso game. It lives up to the hype. Cuero wins at 56-55 over Sinton.
Let's go now to our play of the week, and this time there's 2 of them. They were too good to not have 2 of them. So the first one, we start off with a big District 4 5A Division II matchup between Anna and Prosper Walnut Grove, 2 of the top teams in that district. Well, Anna's Michael Kennedy hauled in this insane touchdown catch. Go ahead and check out what Michael Kennedy did.
Yeah, the self-tip draw.
I was like, not only up over the defender, was able to just get just enough on it.
To tip it
pat
back to himself.
down. And not go too hard with it, too. Because
No.
you're up, you're hitting contact. To not go too far is impressive.
Yeah. Wildly impressive. A great catch. Prosper Walnut Grove won that game, but Anna certainly got every bit the part of the highlights there with that incredible catch.
And then for our second play of the week, we go down to District 11 in 5A Division 1. It was Angleton taking on Kingwood Park. That game didn't end up being any sort of close. Angleton had their way with them 67-13, but in one of those 67 points that they received, take a look at athlete Caleb Jammer's full extension grab on this one.
They'll get one play off. Fake to Nealand. Duran steps up, throws, corner of the end zone. It is a diving attempt and a catch. Oh, what a catch. Touchdown, Angleton, Caleb Jammer. What a catch.
Yeah, that's full extension, baby.
I mean, in the words of Soldier Boy, he hit that Superman. He went full out.
Can I make people feel old? You know who his dad is? Quentin Jammer.
Oh, really?
The Chargers and Broncos corner. Yeah.
Okay, well, shout out to our very own Chase Snyder on that call. That kid knows how to call a moment.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous there at the full extension catch there from Caleb Jammer. To our coach of the week. Let's talk about the coach of the week, and what Matthew Hoover is doing at Wheeler needs to be examined, okay? They are 6-1, 2-0 after a nice win over Memphis. They're a lot better. Memphis is struggling this year. In District 5 2A Division 2. They're 6-1. Actually, Pickle, Wheeler, in their 6 games, they've played 7, they have 7 results, but 1 game was a forfeit. Mm-hmm. They lost to Rawls, or they beat Rawls 1-0. In their 6 games, they've given up 14 points.
Seems good.
I want you to consider the fact that they have pitched 4 shutouts. They beat Morton 55-6. Their 1 loss on the year. Remember, they have a loss. They lost 8-0 to Hale Center.
Sure.
The defense that Matthew Hoover is putting on the field there for Wheeler is crazy. And they've got a big game in a couple weeks against Wellington where he'll get tested. But what Matthew Hoover is doing there at Wheeler, keep an eye on that. He is our coach of the week. Coming up after the break, the dude of the week, stock up, stock down, the Matt Step, he got that dog in him player of the week, and much, much more. If you stay with us after the break.
Hello, Candace.
Not you again.
Me again. Remember our last oil change? Your boyfriend said he knew a guy who knew a guy. None of those guys knew what they were doing, including you, Todd.
Silence your oil change anxiety at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch our experts change your oil right from your car.
Thanks for coming in.
And finish in about 15 minutes. Valvoline. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Pour some sunshine with new First Light Community Coffee's first ever light roast. This blend has notes of honey and brown sugar that will brighten any part of your day. Try First Light now at communitycoffee.com.
Friday night football is here, and Hometown is trusted by thousands of schools across the nation to make game days effortless. Sell tickets online, easily scan them at the gate, track sales in real time, and keep your community connected with a free athletic website. Make every game a Hometown game. Visit hometown.com to learn more.
Thanks for the hay, Pete.
Don't mention it. Guess I'll be
hoofing it into town.
Well, be careful on the road.
So you're telling me to steer clear of those big oil trucks?
Right, and don't speed or text while you're driving.
Of course not. It's already utter madness out there.
Never heard that one before.
Adios, muchacha.
I love Pete, but he can really butcher a joke.
A quarter of all road fatalities in Texas happen in energy zones. Be safe, drive smart.
Every legend starts with a vision. For Dave Campbell, that vision was clear. Tell the story of Texas football like never before. In 1960, he built something no one had before. A magazine that became the Bible of Texas football. Coaches, players, and fans didn't just read it, they lived by it. His words shaped the game. His vision built a legacy. And his name? It will always be written in the story of Texas football. Dave Campbell's Texas Football, where legends begin.
Welcome back into Monday Morning Fallout here on Texas Football. Today, Ashley Pickle, Greg Tepper, and it is time to announce the Dudes Rock Dude of the Week. I Ashley Pickle announced the Dude Rock Dude of the Week because dudes do be rocking.
Thank you. Thank you for knowing that.
This week's Dudes Rock Dude of the Week comes from District 1 of 2A Division 1. We had our eye on this game. It was Stinnett, West Texas taking on Panhandle in what was all but assuredly going to be a high-scoring affair, and lo and behold, it was. Stinnett, West Texas ended up winning 50-49 in an absolute thriller that came down to the wire, and a big reason why was their quarterback, Cade Winters. Cade Winters has been incredible all year long, but specifically what he did against Panhandle is jaw-dropping for a couple of different reasons. 41 carries for 369 yards and 7 touchdowns rushing. He had 4 of the 2-point conversions that they converted, including the game winner with less than 2 minutes to go. So take all of that. Incredibly impressive. Arguably the most impressive part is he broke his thumb in the second quarter and continued to do that. So you might be wondering why a quarterback ran that many times. Well, you break your throwing hand, doesn't matter. Let me just pop off for 369 yards of rushing.
Yeah, to put that
Good Lord.
To put that in perspective, that is about the 20th highest rushing total in a game this season. 41 carries is the 9th most carries in a game this season in UIL Texas high school football.
He's not even a running back.
No. And
7 touchdowns.
And when you need him the most, he's just like, nah, man, just...
Who needs a thumb?
Just rub some dirt on it.
In the words of Lance Pickle.
I'll figure it out. Cade that is a real... Honestly...
That is like the definitions of dudes rocking.
Yeah.
Like breaks the finger, doesn't matter.
Whatever. We're good.
Don't need it anyway.
Huge
Bones.
Win.
Who needs them?
Huge win. Huge win for Stinnett, West Texas. Did you see her bones? It's now time to check out the NFL and what's going on with their... Hey!
The Cowboys got to win.
The Cowboys! How about that? They get a nice win. I think the Texans play tonight. I think they play tonight.
Okay.
So the NFL cooking along. A lot going on right now. A lot of rumors swirling about trade deadline and about coaches who may be fired, right? A lot going on in the NFL. There's nobody we trust more than our NFL insider, my mom.
Yes.
Hi, this is Tep Mom reporting the NFL Minute for this week. I'm highlighting the LA Rams win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. These 4 guys all play Texas high school football. They are starting left guard Steve Avila from South Grand Prairie, backup rookie center Bo Leamer from Tyler Lee, starting slot receiver Jordan Whittington from Cuero, and starting QB Matthew Stafford from Highland Park. He was 21 for 33 for 5 touchdowns in his win over Jacksonville Sunday morning. Hope he was your fantasy quarterback. That's it for this week. See ya.
Perfect. That's everything you need from an NFL insider. I am a little... I don't know about you. I'm a little concerned. like ESPN, CBS.
The contract, like we're gonna have to back up the Brinks truck and throw a bag at her, because if not, people are gonna come swipe her.
Somebody's gonna have to, who has those kind of sources? It's tough. Anyway, there's the NFL Minute. Thanks, Mom.
I love it.
All right, it's time for Stock Up. And if you are a fan of this program, we also do a show every single Thursday called Texas Football Today, in which we usually try to get a coach on and interview them about their big game coming up for the weekend. And last week, it was the Woodlands College Park head coach, Kyle Coates. And we were like, man, this is a big game. It was College Park taking on the Woodlands, kind of big brother situation there. And congratulations to Coach Kyle Coates and the Woodland College Park Cavaliers, because they went on to beat the Woodlands 37-31. Sounds good. It was in 2 different overtimes that they did that, and this now marks just the 3rd time in the past 20 years that College Park has been able to take down Big Brother, and this had to have been probably one of the biggest games in all of College Park history, because now they improved to 8-0. And if they can get business done against, Cleveland and New Caney, which all due respect to them, I think the College Park has proven to be a little bit better of a team than both of those squads, then they'll likely claim the District 13 6A championship. And this would be only the 2nd time that they've ever had the outright district championship. So 8-0 on the season. And Coach Kyle Coates just has this ball club absolutely rolling right now.
Stock down tiebreakers.
Boo.
Here's a tepitorial. So if you don't know how this works, each district comes up with their own way of breaking ties. Okay? Head-to-head is always first, but if there's a 3-way tie, it goes to a variety of different things. It can be a point differential. It can be a plus-minus point differential. It can be only positive points. It can have a 14-point cap, a 10-point cap, a 17-point cap, an unlimited cap. It can be a coin flip. There's a variety of different ways it can do it. Do you realize the anxiety that gives me? Do you realize? Think about how many districts there are in the UIL. Nobody could possibly know how many. It's 32 times 6. That's impossible to know what that is. And each one has their own separate bespoke tiebreaker.
And they can literally be a coin flip.
It can be whatever you want.
Like in a parking lot.
They could play Yahtzee for it if they want.
Now that would rock. If you end up playing Yahtzee for a district tiebreaker, let us know, and Texan Live will show up to stream it live. I'll commentate it.
I do love Yahtzee.
I love Yahtzee.
I'll mess around with Yahtzee. All that's to say, the UIL can put a stop to this. The UIL can put a universal tiebreaker in if they wanted to. They could stop this nonsense. Because I'll be honest, there are districts right now that I'd love to tell you what the playoff picture looks like. But I can't.
No.
Because I have no idea what the tiebreaker is. We can fix this. It's like weather. We don't have to deal with it. We can kill the sun. We can stop the tiebreaker nonsense. Stock down tiebreakers.
Moving on now to the in case you missed it of the week. Let's talk about the Wimberly Texans. Okay. Are y'all good down there? Can we not make it cardiac Texans every single week? Wimberly has played 7 games. 6 of the 7 games have been 1-score games. Walk through this with me real fast. Week 1, a 1-point win at Canyon Lake. Week 2, a 7-point win at Fredericksburg. Week 3, a 1-point loss at LBJ. Week 4, a 7-point loss at Lampasas. Week 5, a 3-point win against Geronimo Navarro. They were off in Week 6. And then in Week 8, a 1-point win over Gerald. If you weren't keeping up with that, that is 3 different games that have been decided by 1 singular point. The only time they didn't do it was in Week 7 against Salado when they lost by 2 scores.
A comfy 14-point loss.
Yeah, just enough not to make your blood pressure go up too high. I mean, goodness, what the Texans fans have been put through this season. They're a good team, guys. They really are a good team. They've had a tough schedule. They're playing in a tough district, but they are not making it easy on themselves.
So let me put it to you this way. They're 4-3. They've been outscored by 10 points. And it's basically entirely because of that 14-point loss.
Yep.
Like, that's the only difference between... They are incapable of playing a boring game.
Yeah. Cardiac Texans, the theme of 2021 for Wimberly. 2021.
And by the way...
Why am I off? It's 2025. Wake up.
By the way... Okay. In 2 weeks, they play Smithville. Now, Smithville's 0-7. Smithville's struggling.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't win that game by more than 8 points, I think I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
even like this week against Gonzales and in the week 11 against Lago Vista, those could really be close games because I think it's an evenly matched district. The Smithville game is the one I'm looking at. I'm like, guys, at that point they're doing a bit.
Yeah, yes, correct. Absolutely correct.
It's now time for the most prestigious award in Texas high school football. That's right. It's time for the Matt Stepp. He got that dog in him. Player of the week.
Hey y'all, Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football. It is time to bring you the most prestigious award in all of Texas high school football, allegedly. It is time for the Week 8 Matt Stepp. He got that dog in him award. And the winner of this week's Matt Stepp, he got that dog in him award, is none other than Sulphur Springs athlete Jackson Hare. In Friday night's incredible 38-35 win over Paris, Jackson Hare lined up at running back, quarterback, wide receiver. He returned kicks. He did it all for Sulphur Springs and scored 5 touchdowns to lead Sulphur Springs to a key District 7-4A Division I win over their arch rival Paris. Congrats, Jackson. You, sir, have got that dog in you.
Impressive. If I could have one award in my life, I think it would be the Matt Stepp. He got that dog in him Player of the Week. Okay. Just me.
Yeah. All right, finally, let's look at what's next. I kind of mentioned it earlier in Pickle's point. You know, it is the week of brand name football. Not saying it's the best games ever, not saying it's the worst games ever, but brand names are at a peak. But I'll tell you, one brand name game that is everything that it should be cracked up to be. How about Allen and Prosper? A battle of unbeaten Eagles, both at 7-0. And they're going for the District 6-6A championship. This is a certified banger of a game, and I'll tell you where my eyes go on this one. When Prosper is on offense and Allen is on defense, I think that is two heavyweight champion sides of the ball going at each other.
I mean, you look at the Prosper offensive line. The Prosper offensive line has got like 4 FBS guys on it, including Zayden Crimpin, who's going to A&M. They got a kid who's going to Duke. Like, they are loaded up front. And this Allen defense with Japre Wafer has been so good. You're right. This is a money matchup, and it's everything that's big about Texas high school football.
2 massive teams.
Big programs, a big, beautiful stadium, Children's Health Stadium, a huge crowd, big bands, right? This is Texas high school football, like at its biggest and most obnoxious. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean that in a loving way as somebody who's made a living being obnoxious. This is a spectacular ballgame.
And it's funny because everybody always talks about how large Allen Stadium is, which, again, yes, it was kind of that first of its kind to be like jaw-droppingly huge. Children's Health Stadium is one of the stadiums that Allen is going to go to that is actually comparable to their stadium, that they look around and go, oh, man, other people have really big stadiums too.
Yeah. It's going to be a fantastic game, Allen and Prosper. One last thing to do before we go, and that is we have an announcement to make. You may have noticed on TexasFootball.com that over the past on our social media channels, we have had a logo showdown where we have narrowed it down, allowed you guys to put it up for a vote as to what is the superior logo in Texas high school football. And after 30,000 votes, you sickos, we have a winner. The winner, the 2025 Dave Campbell's Texas Football Logo Showdown is the Hooks Hornets.
Woo!
The Hooks Hornets defeat the Shiner Comanches in the final to win the 2025 Logo Showdown presented by Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Congratulations to those folks in Hooks for getting out the vote. That is going to do it for us. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us in the last 10 years with us. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Dave Campbell's. Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/Dave Campbell's. And, of course, see us at TexasFootball.com. Thanks to Max Thompson for making time out of his busy day to hop on with us once every 5 years. For V&A Moreno and Ashley Pickle, I'm Greg Tepper. We'll see you Thursday on Texas Football Today.